Hi Libra, I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for the new year of 2016 plus January. Happy New Year! Can you believe we're here already? Whew, can't believe it. In this reading, I'm using the Robin Wood Tarot deck, and I'm going to pull 4 cards, 1 card for each quarter of the year, plus an additional card just for the month of January. This reading will be for people that have Libra Sun, Libra Ascendant, and Libra Moon. Always be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because sometimes those messages will resonate more for you and make more sense for you than your sun sign will. If you'd like to get an expanded reading for this new year, you can click on the link below and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand for the Psychic Tarot reading 2016 expanded version and the additional card for January. So I'm going to pull 5 cards there as well, 1 for each quarter and the 5th card for January. You can also access that video by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com, clicking on the videos tab, page 3, and there you will find the links to take you to these videos. So let's see what's going to happen for you, Libras, in 2016. I got to say, the signs I've done so far, I haven't done them all, they're getting great cards, and you also have great cards. As a matter of fact, 3 of your cards fell out of the deck during shuffling, so they were determined to come out. So let's see what's coming up for you, Libra. First card you have in the first quarter, 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Woohoo! This is all good things coming to you in an emotional sense. It's usually about something you've wanted to see happen, like some wish or something you held dear to, that you were hoping were going to come out and happen. That's what it means to me. I feel that many of you Libras are going to feel like your year is off to an exciting start in the first quarter. I do feel some of you Libras are getting some training, educating, or learning about something in this first quarter. I feel that you're going to be doing some balancing acts and juggling some things in the first quarter, because I'm seeing balancing between 2 things. This could be 2 jobs. It could be through 2 households. Maybe you're back and forth between 2 households, or 2 different locations at your job. Maybe you have to commute. But balancing things and juggling things also comes up here in the beginning of the new year. There may be some kind of deal that you get out of. It could be maybe a loan you applied for, or some kind of deal, and that you are trying to get out of it, or you change your mind and you say, you know what, I don't want to commit to that particular deal. That comes up here for some of you Libras. I do feel that you're getting something in cash and in writing. So I'm not sure what this is in regard to. I get legalities, paperwork signed. Maybe you're selling a home, or selling or buying some kind of property, because real estate comes up in my mind. This could also be selling a business. If you have a business and maybe you want to retire, or you just feel like time to cash it in, I'm going to go do something else now, you could also be selling a business, because this seems to be of something of value to you, some kind of property or something you care about that has some monetary value connected to it. And so that's why I feel you're getting the cash and signing things. That's come up a lot for this year for the different signs, but for you it's coming up in the first quarter. You could be releasing some funds to pay for something, someone's college, or to pay, like if you're the one that's buying a business, maybe you're buying a business, or you're buying something. Maybe you're selling a home and buying another home. But I also getting you, as well as you receiving money, I see you spending money as well. So You know, it all depends on what you're spending that money on. So the second card you have here, Libra, for the second quarter of the year for 2016, you have the Death card. And the Death card to me is a card of transformation. That's something ending so something new can begin. Sometimes this card shows up if there's been someone that's already passed in your life that you care about. It can indicate that, but usually not predictively with the Death card. I see you getting some real legalities straightened out, organized and straightened out. Someone could be asking you to lead the charge in something, head up something. It could be a promotion, head up a team, head up some kind of new business or new group or new organization. Because I'm seeing you ask to lead the charge, lead something. I feel that your reputation is getting quite a polishing and sparkling and shining like, like this crystal, right? Like sparkling and shining, your reputation, your image, your reputation. I see that very strongly in the second quarter. So people are going to be thinking highly of you and talking about you in a positive way. I see opinions about you being high in your second quarter. I'm hearing the words learn, train, educate yourself. You could be training at a new job. You could be learning some new task or skill that you didn't have before. It could be job related for some of you. It could be personal enrichment, but it seems more purposeful, like there's a monetary reason behind it to further your knowledge and your career, I feel. I feel that there's going to be a valuable lesson for you to be learned about what everybody's priorities are in the second quarter. So this isn't just applying to your priorities. This is a lesson for you and what are other people's priorities. I do see you hammering out the details with someone that could be abroad or at a distance. So I see you working out negotiations, I guess is the word here. I do feel some of you are being put in charge of something and taking over. You may even be like taking over somebody else's position that maybe had to retire or step down or leave, or maybe they just left to go on to do something else. But I get you being put in charge, taking, stepping in, leading the way. Comes in very strong, Libra. Maybe some of you have to take care of a family's estate. It could even be estate planning or things within your family. Maybe you have an elderly relative that needs elder care and you're going to be in charge of the power of attorney or, in charge of their health and well-being. It could be that. But being put in a leadership role and being in charge is coming up here for you, Libras. So now for the third quarter of 2016, you have the Hierophant. You have some interesting cards. The Hierophant is like God showing up in your reading. Some other readers would say this is a high priest or minister, high religious figure. This card to me is either giving a blessing or it's giving you a cautionary card, a warning, a blessing, and a warning. Can also indicate higher education and higher learning. I feel that anybody that you've fought with, you may be trying to do some repairs, any repair damages. This could also be of physical structures. If you had a home that got torn apart by, a flood or a hurricane or some natural disaster, you could be repairing and rebuilding the structure of your home. But for many of you, this is repairing and rebuilding some relationships that have broken apart or fallen apart. I feel like through your work, you're going to be getting interesting communications through your work. This could be other, in business deals that you have to deal with. It could be that. I also hear a lot of diligence and perseverance. Also keeping the status quo in some regard. So listen to the words that you got there. This was all about work if you're a working Libra. Even if you're not working, it still applies, but it would just apply in a different area of your life, not work. Because this is for all signs. You got diligence and perseverance, but also keeping the status quo. So that's interesting. So that means to me, you don't have a dip down in your finances. I do actually feel you have an increase, but interesting what they're talking about there. And interesting communications also comes up. I feel that you're going to be organizing or getting together some group event. Could be this is in the third quarter. This could be a family reunion. It could be a retirement party for someone, an engagement party for someone. But I'm getting, like, for many of you, I feel this is personal reasons and it's a gathering, and you're going to be orchestrating it or organizing it and getting it up and running and off the ground. That comes up here for you in the third quarter. So, and it's all positive. This is nothing negative. Please excuse my dog snorting. If you can hear him snorting, he's really very old and he's been having seizures, and, he's looking for attention, and he's actually sleeping standing up right next to me. So please forgive that snoring sound. That is my Boston Terrier, Jack, weighing in on your reading, Libra. He had to come over for attention. So the next card you have in your layout here for the fourth quarter, awesome cards, Libra. You have really good cards. Here you have the Star. And the Star to me is wishes being granted. This is like spiritual blessings. It's the divine source, hearing what you want, knowing your heart and your feelings and going, okay, I'm going to give you that. We're going to give that to you. So I feel that's why this is here. And it's awesome. It's showing up in your fourth quarter. I don't know why you're going to do this, Libra, but I'm hearing in that particular quarter, you stylizing your hair differently and your clothing. I feel like you're like jazzing up your appearance, or you're feeling like, you know what, that outfit is so 90s or 2000s, it's out of here. Or this hairstyle, I've been wearing it since 78, time to change it. I mean, I don't know. I just get in the fourth quarter, you making some real efforts to dude it up a little bit. I feel that some of you Libras are going to receive an award in the fourth quarter, and I see it being like a trophy. So let me just say this. I really don't follow the award shows. I don't really know what months they show up in or what quarters. I just don't watch them. I just don't watch that much. I do watch TV, but not that. Because I'm seeing somebody get something, but it looks clear to me. And it looks like it's made out of crystal, and it looks like a point, like it goes up. I don't know what award this is, but it could be just symbolizing an award. So I feel many of you Libras are actually receiving some kind of award, and this is a big deal. This is not something that's going to be like, oh, well, I feel like you're going to be happy about it. You're going to care about it. If you find yourself that you've been in any monotonous relationships that have felt tedious to you, I feel you will end them in that quarter. So if you're seriously coupled with someone in a marriage or like a marriage, or just have been, in a long-term affair, whatever you want to call it, if it's become tedious for you and problematic or whatever, I get you finally going in the fourth quarter. Okay, here's the wacky part of your reading. Now, I feel that your spirit guide team is increasing. So we all have spirit guides, and, some of us have a few and some of us have many. And actually, at times of your life, you may have it that may increase or decrease depending on what you're doing at the time. Guides come in and come out. They can come back in again later. For some reason, in your fourth quarter of the new year, your spirit guides are increasing around you at that point. I do feel that many of you are going to learn to live and let bygones be bygones, and maybe changing some of your thinking patterns. And if you hold judgments about this or that, you may change. I'm seeing your mind changing about things, your opinions changing in the fourth quarter. I feel like you have a lot of happiness and joy in that fourth quarter. I do. I feel it's the most positive quarter of the year for you, and you're not the first sign to get that. So I'm happy for you, Libra. I hope that was of help to you. Now, your January card, your January for 2016, it's another good card. It's an interesting one. You have 10 of Pentacles. And 10 of Pentacles is a card to me that is financial abundance. Here it comes, rolling at you. Here it comes. It is either through an inheritance, a gift of cash through family, or it could be you and a love partner working together as a team, as a couple, and bringing in a lot of financial gain and increase for you in that in January. Some of you are really taking a relationship seriously and are going to be thinking about marriage or getting married or being in a relationship that's like living together in a coupling like a marriage. I feel like you're going to have a lot of fun times. Many of you Libras are going to be like moving and a shaking and a rocking and a rolling in January. Comes up. And I feel like you're like feeling energized. I see you like, yeah, like I want to do something fun and I'm going to go do this and then I'm going over here and I'm going to do that. I feel like, now, if you're a couch potato and you're going to be like, what's she talking about? I'm not getting up off this couch. I sit here every day. I watch the same shows. I eat pretty much the same foods and I sit here with my cat and my dog and that's what I do. Well, then you got to watch your rising sign or your moon sign, because there's some Libras here that are going to be like, woohoo, like, here I go. I'm off doing this. I'm off doing that. I'm going to do this fun thing. I'm going to go investigate that. That's the kind of thing I'm picking up for many of you Libras. Like it's an energy shakeup, but in a good way. I do pick up fellowship and community spirit strong around you in January. This is either going to be through churches, groups like your church, groups and organizations, could be classes and studies that you could be starting then, but it comes up through groups. It's through groups and it's in January. And I feel that you offer ideas up to this group. I also see food around the group and possibly travels, like it may be a travel club, or you discuss, like maybe you're not doing the traveling part right now, but that gets discussed, that the group is going to do activities. Maybe you're going to go to New York City and go to Broadway plays. Maybe, you're going to take cruises as a group. Like, yeah, we're going to go to Cozumel this month, and then in the spring we're going to go to the Cayman Islands, and then we're going to go over here to Norway, and I don't know, but I just see you, community spirit, groups and organizations, food, discussions, your opinions getting thrown out into the mix and up for review and consideration. But this looks positive to me, and I feel it's more social. I don't feel it's work related, although people you work with could be part of this group, but for many of you, this seems more like on a friendship and social way, and it could have some international basis to it. Could also be involved here. So I hope this reading was of help to you. I certainly hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much, Libra. You guys have given me an awesome year. I appreciate all your positive comments and your emails and you booking and scheduling readings with me. I've had the pleasure of connecting with many fantastic Libras out there. I truly appreciate it. I love, talking to you guys on Facebook because it's more concentrated there, and I really get a chance to, comment and share with you what you guys have to say. So hi to all my Facebook friends and followers of the Lucky Mermaid on Facebook out there. I appreciate you guys. And I want to say, if you are interested in getting an expansion of this reading, I did the exact same thing, Libra. I pulled 5 cards, one for each quarter, one for each of the 4 quarters, and an additional card for you on Vimeo. Please click on the link below, and it will take you to that page for the expanded new year of 2016 and January, or you can get it at my website. and click on my videos tab there, and the links are all there. I wish you all the abundance of great things to come to you, Libra, in 2016, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.